Scott Rollups here. So today I was in the shower and I was thinking, the analogy struck me between a tree and search engine optimization, or SEO. Now, bear with me here, it's going to get a little nerdy, but if you know me, that's not really a surprise. And pardon the wind, I think there's going to be some wind in this video, but we'll see how much the audio cuts in and out, so go from there. But, so if you look at a tree versus SEO versus a website, you've got the tech stack is the trunk of the tree, backlinks are the roots. A backlink is a link that goes from another website to your website. That's a backlink. So when people say they're offering link building or press releases or anything like that, they're basically building up the authority of your website compared to other websites on Google. So then if you look at, so you're moving up the trunk of the tree, you've got the branches. Now those are your core pages, like your home page, your about page, and your service pages. Then if you go up to the leaves, you've got your blog posts. Blog posts are aptly described as leaves because generally speaking, they're not structural, they're temporary. That means they don't last very long. They're meant to be there, present for a week, and then they're gone. That's kind of how blog posts work in a lot of different ways. So that's why you'll see that many large websites actually publish their blog posts in the form of landing pages. So the key distinction being posts and pages. So that's the difference between that. So if you don't, I think that's a fair analogy for what we do, or what the analogous of a website, or the analogy of a website to a tree, is because you've got the roots or the backlinks, because you can establish those by building out, by offering other people, by offering guest posts to other people. So it is primarily an driven activity. It's not like somebody's randomly coming and linking to you, though that sometimes happens. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's spam, but then you gotta analyze those opportunities, and when that happens, see if you need to get rid of the link. We call that disavowing a link. But yeah, then there's then you've got, as you move up the tech stack, then you're looking at how fast does your website load, and more these days we're looking at how fast your website loads on mobile. Does somebody have to wait 3 days for your website to load, or is it pretty fast considerably? So people are generally more patient on mobile than they are on desktop because they don't have because they're used to having higher load speeds at home versus not. And the best way to handle load speed is to use a little more expensive hosting, which I'm a big fan of WebHost Python myself. I have hundreds of sites hosted there, but another good one is if you use Duda.co. That's a website builder and hosting all in one. If you're not a nerd, I recommend you do that because it's very easy to build a website comparatively to and you don't have all the little bells and whistles, bits and bobs you got to adjust like you do on a traditional WordPress website. Duda is a very easy to use platform comparatively. I have a channel that shows how to do a lot of things on WordPress, on Duda, and how to adjust and edit different things. You really just are uploading pictures. You can actually connect your Google Drive, your Google Photos to Duda. So then it automatically, when you take one on your phone, it uploads to your Google album, and then it goes directly in your media library on your website. It's kind of a fun thing, but I've done that for a few website clients that I have, and it makes things easier because then you get fresh media on your website, fresh pictures, fresh video on your website to your website very easily. And then all you need to do is give it a spot on your website by adding an image widget. So it's not hard to do. It's all click and drag, but it does take a little bit of learning. As most things in life, to do it well, it takes a little bit of learning. So again, this is just a video about the simple analogy of a website and a tree. Core of it's your hosting, where you're hosted at. I'd recommend using WebHost Python or Duda. But then as you build out your core pages, that's your home page, your about page, your service pages. Those are your branches. And then your leaves are your blog posts because they're temporary. And then your backlinks are your roots. So if you can kind of imagine it that way, when somebody's gonna offer you link building? Like we all get those spam emails. Hey, we will build out your website authority. We're a digital marketing company or whatever. then you can see, okay, did they have anything? Well, you can if you want to explore that, you can say, hey, you know, did they have any good quality websites that they're gonna link you up with, or do they just have a bunch of pathetic websites they're linking out to, or new websites they're trying to build for themselves and just using you as your money to fuel their growth? So, I mean, there's a lot of different situations there that could come into the equation. So, anyway, hope this video finds you guys well and keep moving.